Alright, welcome back. We are going to be exploring the other world that we have imported. This one, to be clear, we use duplication glitches. This is Bedrock Edition. We use them extensively. The amount which we have is rather inconsequential because it's mostly used for building. I'm not sure if I will be moving resources out of here. I guess it's up for the people, the comments to decide, I guess. So I will be exploring it. You can see some chunk generation errors from the import because it is a whole nother world spliced in. That Frostwalker ice, the switch was lagging so hard that it didn't dissolve. It's actually happened several times now. That's happened on my main world. This has happened on this world. It's the switch is terrible at doing things. Above us was just a calculator. We're going to be landing in here. Yeah, that's all netherite blocks. We're obviously not going to be disassembling this. It's just decoration, I guess. Obnoxious decoration, but decoration nonetheless. I believe Bedrock has inverted lever positions. I might be wrong. This is the duper. I'm going to start it up. It doesn't work on Java. It doesn't even work on Bedrock anymore. I'm not aware of any duplication glitches on Java, and I will be not using duplication glitches. They're kind of unfair. I just dumped an ender pearl in that chest. These are the bundles of items that would be duplicated. Anyways, down here you can see netherite floor, diamond walls. If we go down more, there's my armor set that I wore to find the first netherite template. Then there's my combination lock, which is 6-7. I don't know why. I think that was my friend's idea. I might be wrong. Anyways, there used to be villagers down here, but when importing the world from Bedrock, all of the mobs despawned. That ceiling light changes as the day goes on, or at least it did. I'm not sure if it still does, but it did. Exploring around, we can see the walls. There's some framed items. There's a golden apple on the wall because it's the first one. We have a lot of first things framed. This is the storage system. As you can see, we have far more blocks of items than any sane person has. I think I technically have more on my main world of maybe diamond blocks, but I'm not even sure. I would have to go around and look, that is what I will be doing once I'm done touring all the worlds. I tried making another calculator, but I failed because I didn't have enough resources and was underground in a very cramped space and didn't prepare. The end was honestly the best place for that. I'm gonna head back up here, and yeah. Oh, yep, if we look up here, there's a chest you can dump items in to be sorted, and then there's a chest of items that we're intentionally not sorting, but we want kind of safe. Such as the dragon egg and stuff. Those are underground because, to my knowledge, creepers can't blow up blocks of resources. I'm gonna keep that music disc and bring it with me. I don't know why specifically that one. I'm gonna relock my 6-7 door and then head back upstairs. Up here we have several beacons. The whole place was destroyed. It used to look way better, but then we put beacons in. If we look around these chests, I take another music disc out of them, and I'm just going to look around a little bit. This is the first house I built on this specific world, not like the combined world, but the one on the Switch. I played with a friend, and we're going to go over to his house now. We've spent a lot figuring out how to get in and out of his house quickly because he built it in a cave. He was kind of an idiot when he was doing it, but that's what he did. So we figured out how to get in and out quickly. We have a lot of minecarts because, again, the Switch you can barely see like 3 inches ahead of you, so we had to put minecarts. I'm going to spend a little bit here looking around for iron to try to take the minecart rail back into my base, but I'm just going to end up doing that later. You can see 63 netherite blocks because we had no restraint with our duplication. This is also where I earned a lot of achievements on Bedrock Edition because of the duplication glitch being present and having time to do so. Yeah. We thought we had a funny little glitch where we would throw items up into this bubble column, and then they would come back down the other side, and that they were just coming out of the ceiling, but we eventually figured out it's just because it kind of merges. We're going to walk outside. This is the only iron farm I know the location of, by the way. You can see my massive tower off in the distance because that is a combination of Voxy World Gen, and C2ME. We've used all of those in combination. I'm going to take some of the iron blocks out of one of these to get enough iron for a minecart. They're just statues. This used to be an experience point farm. We had a armadillo in there, and he would just get poked indefinitely, and we would splash him with infestation potions and get tons of XP. It would lag out my Switch almost every time. This is the iron farm. I don't quite understand what's all going on around it. I think slabs. I don't know. All the villagers despawned in the transition over, but I think we already let them out anyways, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the alpha texture pack I think is kind of neat. Like, it makes the game all saturated. I kind of like it. It's more bright and appealing than the modern versions, in my opinion. It's this point when I go, well, I'm gonna head back now, I believe, and then I promptly realized that there was something else to show off, which was underneath the base, which will happen now. I'm just gonna cut it. So I realized I still had to show off the basement of my house, which, again, the whole world used to look way better until we put in the beacons. I'm considering if I'm gonna end up touching this, I will probably end up changing up the area a lot. Here, I forgot that I didn't have jump boost because I'm so used to my sextuple netherite beacons back over there. Netherite coated, they're not full. If you look around down here, there's this crafting table. I'm going to use it to craft a minecart and then take the minecart rail over, which I will speed up. There's my basement. There's a bed. I'm going to use it just to pass it today because day just looks better. And there's less mobs. But really, with my armor, I don't care about the mobs. So I get in, and I'm going to speed this up. I will mention that while playing on this world, I really liked putting anvils in this tunnel because people would hit their head when going through it. I went back before this recording and removed them. So at this point, I kind of realized that my elytra was low on durability, so I'm going to go ahead and check for phantom membranes. There are none. Yeah, 60 durability is not where you want your elytra to be at. I know due to feather falling, I can fall from quite a height. I measured back at the main base with the jump boost and resistance effects. It was up to 3 trident throws before falling. I'm gonna head back now. That was a shorter one. But here I'm gonna be nervously checking my elytra's durability the entire time I'm going back because it was not in a good state. But I do make it back, and I will land on top of the tower. I was originally going to go for lower to survive, but then I realized that I probably wasn't going down in durability that fast, so yeah. In case you're curious about the wall around the whole base, that is in the future, there will be a at least 3 block thick wall around the entire main world that will effectively separate it from the outside. So we're going to land up on the top now. And I'm just going to take a look at where we're going in the future, which is New Nameful. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you would like to be notified to come back when we will be exploring the oldest version number town in this world, the New Nameful. Bye-bye.